Hey guys, how you doing? Big John with jcustombuilds. Happy Friday. So I'm giving away 2 bikes right now. This is my first giveaway. I built 2 bikes last year for giveaways. It's a 2010 Streetglide. Man, this bike has crazy power. Pardon the noise, they're working construction on the streets. But this bike has so much power. I took it for a test drive up and down the block and then rode it for about maybe 30-40 minutes all through Hayward. Let me show you the 2010 Streetglide.
I'm gonna get his foot on the ground again. Yeah, because that's that damn engine.
No, his ball bounces.
Turn your head, turn your head. There you go, there you go.
So that's a 2010 Streetglide. That was actually Sunday when we did that riding. And so I've been trying to make, like little short videos so I can put them together throughout the week. But here is the 2009 Ultra Classic. Now, if you want this bike, this is an actual cruiser. It's an Ultra. It's super clean. But the Streetglide, that thing is a beast. It's a rocket, man. That thing's got so much power and so much torque. It is unbelievable. It's scary. So anyway, so if you want a really fast bike and you want to do some racing, Wolf's the bike, right? And if you want a total cruiser and you just want to go cruising with the wife, that would be SAPPHIRE. And this is SAPPHIRE here. Yeah, he's not going to want to come back.
He's coming back, but he's like,
not because he wants to.
Woohoo! Clean looking bike.
Ready, guys, 100% ready. She is ready. You can take it to the back, bro.
Huh?
You can take it all the way to the back. Okay. Oh no, just park it in the garage. So yeah, so those are the 2 bikes, right? And if you haven't entered my giveaway, you can head over to my website right now. I still have hats available of every color. I have women's large and extra large t-shirts in the raspberry, the teal, and the charcoal gray. And then I got men's shirts from large all the way to 2X now. I believe I may have another 3X, but I think we have medium, large, extra large, and 2X in the men's shirts, and they're listed on the website as well. So I got all the stuff to do the forks on blue my personal 07 Ultra Classic. The last video that I made was taking off the forks, so let me show you guys something here. So hey guys, I'm getting the forks and everything together. I started putting them together I think on Sunday, and then I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I was off today, but I had a bunch of stuff to take care of. So I'm finally in here getting this stuff done, man. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the plugs in, the bottom plug. I'm attaching the bottom plug to the upper part of the fork. I think that's pretty damn good. I don't want to put it too tight. So now that's attached, and I'm going to get a little bit of oil on here. These are the forks that I took apart for blue. And so I believe I finally have a set schedule at work, man. It's been up in the air with my boss, and it's been kind of weird. Come on, what's going on with this thing? And I thought I was going to go in today, but he's like, no, you don't need to come in today. So I'm like, all right. What the hell? There we go. Okay guys, so I ordered that tool that you guys saw me using, the orange tool, and it said it was a 41 millimeter, and it's not. It is not a 41 millimeter. It's a 39 millimeter, but it says 41 on it, and it would not work. So let's make sure I'm doing this right. That side goes up. Got to be careful. Got a little bit of oil on here so it won't damage the seal. Press that down in there. Hope you guys can see this. Let me see if you can see this. Oh, you can't. So I got the seal in there. Now I'm going to use this tool to hear that. Put the clip in. We're good to go. Push that down. You want to get a screwdriver. And you want to make sure you hear that little click. And there it is. Now I need to get this back down. It's not easy. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this in the vise. I'm going to use my weight to get this down. It's not as easy as it looks. All right, we'll finish that one later. Leave it like that for now and get this one done. All right, so we're going to put this together. Show you guys how this works. Done this before. Just changing everything on these guys. So you're going to get the small small bushing that goes on the bottom, and it locks in. You might have to use a screwdriver to push it in a little bit. It's hard on the fingers. See how it pinched close? A little bit of oil. Put it on that. And then I'm going to put this one on. This is the one that goes down from the top. Then you get your big washer. Forget all the technical terms, guys. Sorry about that. And then you put this baby in here. Not like that though. Put this baby in here, get it slidden all the way in, and then we're gonna get our plug, our bottom plug, and I don't know what I did with my socket. We're gonna get some Loctite, blue Loctite. We're gonna stick this baby in here. Make sure you put a new copper crush washer on there, a new washer. There it is, going in now. So because I don't have my socket, or I can't find my socket, I'm using this. I just get a small, let's see if you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I just get a small socket, put it on an extension, and I tighten it up that way with the screwdriver. So I use the screwdriver to actually hold it down, right? I just turn it opposite, and I could feel me crushing that new washer. Bashing stuff over here, guys. You can tell I haven't been in here in a while. That's torqued pretty good. So that's in there now. It's not coming out, right? So now I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on here so I can slide this tool over and get that down in there, and then put a little bit of oil on the inside of the seal and get that baby over, slide her on down, tuck her nice inside. There it is. Get the tool. You can hear the different sound. Cleared. Yep, it's cleared. Get that. Add in there. And you want to put your clip in. Make sure it snaps in all the way around. And this one's done. It's good to go. So now all I have to do is fill this up by taking off the dust cap. I need to figure out a way to pour 11 inches in here. 11 inches. Sorry guys. It's one of those days, man. I need to pour 11 ounces in here. Jesus, man. So I need to figure out a way to pour 11 ounces in here. I don't know what I did with my plastic cup. I had a cup that, plastic ounce cup, and I honestly don't know what the hell I did with it. I know I didn't throw it away. So I'll look for that here in a bit, but this one's done. So this is the left side. Nice. All right. Put a little bit of Loctite. Keep this on there. All right, so this guy. All right, we're gonna lock this girl in there. We're gonna lock this baby down. There we go. That baby's on there, and it's not going anywhere. Now I just gotta figure out a way to fill this girl up with 11 ounces, and that's locked. I'll finish tightening that up. So, pour oil. Guys will never believe this, what I have here. 9, 10, 11. All right, this will work. This will work. Oh, we're not using 20. No, we're not using 20. So we're gonna use 10. See, man, you always keep looking and you'll always find what you need. It's 11 ounces right there. It takes 11 and a half. So, put 11 and a half in here. So I need a little funnel. So here we go, guys. Let's make sure that you can actually see this. So I did get the forks done, and I had to make this little contraption here, right? This actually fit this part right here. I think it's a 13/16. This fork cap here, and not this cap, the actual one here that holds the spring retainer. I did actually, I had a slotted 2x4 that for my fence. It's got grooves underneath here. I'll show it to you when I take it apart. But I was able to get those done, and I filled them up with the fluid and everything. And I just got the cowbells in. Where are the cowbells at? It's my little buddy, Leo. So I got the cowbells in yesterday. They arrived yesterday. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys in there. And then I'm gonna slap the forks on. And I think I'm going to get just those wheels back on for now so that I get the bike mobile and get it rolling. I mean, it runs great. I want to change the tires because I think they're 7 years old. I got some other wheels and tires coming for blue. I was able to get a really good deal at the shop and work it off with my boss for some new wheels. And I just got to order some tires because the tires are pretty cracked. They're old as well. They're well older than these because the bike was sitting for a while. And the guy's just putting thousands and thousands of dollars in his bike. So anyways, I'm going to get the forks on and get started. All right. Other than that, man, I hope you guys are doing great. If you're new to my channel, I'm building these bikes, like I said before. And right now I'm working on this bike, which is mine blue. It is a stock 2007 Ultra Classic. And I had some wires get severed from rubbing on the belt because I took the bags off and I didn't pull the wires inside. I accidentally forgot to pull the wire back. And so it got loose, it got caught with the tire, got stuck onto the belt. And that's the previous video if you want to go back in the history. I'll actually link that video down below if you want to watch it. But I got to replace the wires, and that's the reason why I took the stereo and everything out of it. So anyways, let's get started on this, and then I'll let you guys know what I got coming up after I get the forks and I get the wires back in, get the stereo back on. I'm going to do some big stuff to blue. I'm going to do some huge stuff to blue, man. There's going to be a complete change going on with blue internally and the outside as well, the looks. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys can hear me. I have the fan on because it's pretty warm in here, and I hope it's not interfering with the voice. All right, let's get these cowbells on. So I got some injections in my back 2 weeks ago, and then I had a follow-up today. And I told them my back was still bothering me a lot, right? And it's about maybe 35% better, maybe 40. And they were telling me that you don't start feeling any of the pain relief until 2 weeks and after. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just have to wait and see, you know? I mean, I couldn't sit on this chair a while back. I mean, it was bothered me a lot to just sit. So I'm doing better. You know, it doesn't hurt right now, but come on. Oh man, are these even the right screws? I should have retapped because these are just chromed, right? So let's make sure these are actually right. A lot of times the chrome gets in threads. They sent me some screws. Let's see what size they are. A lot of times they send you cheap screws, so be aware of that. I doubt if these are like stainless steel, but let's see if they're the same threads as these guys. No, they're not. I hate when they do that, man. Yeah, see? These are different threads. Fudge. I don't want to use these little screws. So I might have to just, I think I'm going to retap them, guys. So stand by while I get that done. Okay, so the screws that they provided were smaller. They were these small, cheapy little Allen wrenches. And I don't know if they're stainless steel. They're pretty light. I mean, they could be. But I like using the original stuff that came with the bike, right? So I retapped them. And look at that. Perfect all the way down. So we're going to get these babies on and get a little more Loctite on them. This one's fine. Where did I feel a little scratch at? Get this on the inside. So that's the reason why they didn't want to, these didn't want to go in when I was trying to screw these in right now, because they were not the right size. All right, so let me get a small 7/16. Might be a 3/8. Let's see. Yep, 3/8. Those are not coming off. Okay. We got that one on. What's up, buddy? Let's grab the right leg. Gonna put some fork oil on here, just so it'll slide better inside of the bottom of the triple tree. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to lock it in right there. And the reason why is because I have to tighten the top cover, right? The top there with the spring retainer. I have to lock that in so that, make sure that doesn't fall. All right. Now I want to make sure that cap goes on there super tight. Can't get any tighter than that. So now I get to loosen this girl and take her all the way to the top. There we go. Tighten this girl up. That's not coming off. Goes just like that. Man, that looks so much nicer, doesn't it? All right, let's try to get this top cap off. On. I see something that I should have fixed a long time ago, guys. You get so busy and caught up with work, should never let these guys hang on the lines. That's not cool. Right? You don't want to damage the line and cause any leaks. So all I did was I grabbed the, because there's a thicker end, right? This side right here, it's too long to stick this through. So I'm going to use the shorter end, which is this guy right here, and just wrap this right there. Just because you don't want any pressure on the lines, and it's been like that for weeks, I guess. So there it is right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to retap this, and I'll be right back. I already did this one, so what I did is I just got the correct size, And there's nothing like having tools, man, having the right tools to do everything. So I've been collecting tools now for my Harley builds for about 5 or 6 years. These I've actually had when I was doing cars. I've had the tap and die set for, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 years maybe. I think it's pretty much a complete set, but it's older. They got some nicer ones right now, but it is a really good set. So let's get this girl on there. Let's get some Loctite on here. Always use blue Loctite. You only want to use red when you want something to really, really stay on the bike. You know, like when you do transmissions on the main clutch bolt. Just stuff that you really don't want to come off. I'm trying to think of different things right now, but that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. So I got these guys right, and I already put one on, and I'm gonna put this one in really quick. There we go. I like to just spin them on. I don't like to just push them all the way down. It's just better if you spin them. And I like to put a little bit of oil behind it and in front of it. That way it goes on better. And you don't tear up the rubber because it's not dry. You know, you're not shredding it. I'm gonna have to pull this one out, because I forgot to put the bump stop. Forgot to put the bump stop in it. So what I'm gonna do now that I got that cap in there is I'm gonna loosen this a little bit. Leave it like that, and I'm gonna tighten the top bolt. So what I'm gonna do is use the press wrench that I used the last time. So what I'm gonna do is I could actually lock the fork up now. And then I can torque that. Get this guy in there because I don't want my forks slamming into anything. I mean, you know, when you go to turn. Alright, I'm going to torque those as well. Excuse me. I'm going to put that cap nut on there. It's better to do this with the right tool. I mean, if the fairing wasn't on here, it'd be a lot easier for me to do it. I got the fairing out of the way. Okay, much better. So all I'm doing is tightening up these top bolts, right? So, let me get this back on. All right. Get that back on there. Get that back over. And we're good to go. It's good. So these guys are on. So now I'm going to torque these guys. I believe it's 32 to 35 pounds. So the pinch bolts would be, these pinch bolts right here are supposed to be torqued 30 to 35 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and do it 35 because I don't want these babies to get loose. And I already had them to 35. So they're good to go. I just put the bottom bolts on that. So hey guys, those are the two bikes that I have up for giveaway right now, and all you have to do to enter is head over to my website, purchase yourself a shirt or a hat or a multiple. It's up to you. The more you buy, the better chances you have to win. We're down to 127 items left to go, and hopefully we'll sell out real soon, hopefully this month, and then we could go ahead and give one of these bikes away to the lucky winner. So stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to be putting that bike all back together again, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that as well. Thanks a lot. Stay blessed. Have a great weekend.